but you didn't stop. A whole lot of people think about it. People get challenged in their life, and then they see something, then they're not courage to go forth and do it. But I love the approach you did. You took this opportunity and still learn from it. And that's a teachable lesson for anybody. When you have a passion for something, it might not turn out right the first time, but keep on working at it. You only can get better, better, and better. So I appreciate that. Which in turn, I got another question for you, but I want to recognize somebody on Instagram real quick. And we have Renee. We got Renee Jackson Bradford is the pastor of peace. Bless him. It's a great day, brothers. So thank you for joining in and for why it's going live at 5. Brother, I got another question. We ain't finished this love thing yet. So you got the slogan, food is my love language. It resonates with so many. Trust me, it do. It resonates with me right now. My mouth is watering. How do you translate that love into the flavor you create, and what your secret behind making barbecue that speaks to your soul?
Ooh, that's a deep question. It's all in preparation. One of the things I disliked and still dislike was when people would boil the chicken or boil the ribs first and then put it on the grill. I always could taste the difference. Some people say it makes it better or whatever. Maybe my palate is different from everybody else's, people who say that, but I could always tell the difference. So it's all in preparation. There's a difference. Let's say you're doing some leg quarters. There's a difference from you cleaning and preparing them the night before, seasoning them up, making sure you get underneath the skin, or preparing some sort of marinade and then putting them in the refrigerator overnight and then grilling them the next day, compared to boiling them. Because to me, you're boiling out all the flavor into the water. And so that's just sitting in the pot. And now you're transferring it, trying to season or do whatever to the grill. And then the skin's not going to be crisp. Skin's going to be rubbery because it's been sitting in that water. So it's preparation, the time you're taking in and preparing it. Like, it's been times that I've done something that might have been kind of off on the whim, and then, maybe I'll season it or whatever, but I kind of let it sit as long as I can. Or if I'm doing the marinated, as long as I can, a couple of hours, if possible. But you're really going to get that really deep flavor if you do it overnight. The seasonings or whatever you use really have a chance to really get into the meat, and you're going to taste it once you put it on that grill. That flavor is going to go through to the bone. So that's one of the things, like preparation. I like to take my time and figure out what type of seasoning I'm going to use, what type of blend I'm going to use, whether I do like a dry brine is just pretty much when you just season it, put it in the refrigerator, or if I'm doing like a marinade. There are different brands of marinades you can buy, or you can prepare a marinade yourself. But that time that you're marinating, you're really letting those flavors get in there. And so it's really speaking, as I like to say, once you put it on the grill and you take that bite into it, the flavor is through and through. Man, the reason why I pointed out, like, say you're doing leg quarters, the season underneath the skin, we've all had that chicken that was just seasoned on the skin, and then the skin might fall off on the grill, or you may bite and pull the whole skin off, and the flavor is all on the skin, and now the actual meat part, there's no flavor to it because some people don't, season underneath the skin. This is something people don't think about. But if you go in there with a plan and you think about like what you want to do and what type, like I said, what type of seasonings you want to have, what type of seasoning blends, it's so many different rubs and seasonings out there. I mean, you could have a field day with them.
Oh man. See, he dropping 24 karat gold bars indeed. Now, I'll go ahead and ask the question out here, family. Go ahead and hit the chat. How many people just said yes? Don't be ashamed. How many people usually just go ahead and boil their chicken and stuff before they put it on the grill?
Or rib. This is a safe space. You can tell us.
Yeah, just go ahead. Now he just dropped some knowledge. I want to know. I'm just curious. Give me a poll. So you know what I'm saying. Just let me know. Say yes. Say no. You know what I'm saying. If y'all want to say, If y'all don't say anything, I'm assuming y'all bored them. Don't be the assumption. Oh man, we have a question from Instagram, and we got it from the amazing Renee Jackson Bradford on the Pastor of Peace. She says the question is gas or charcoal.
Charcoal or wood? I'm not gonna knock anybody for using gas, but because I've used gas grills, I don't own one, but I prefer charcoal or wood or a blend of charcoal and wood. You really get that flavor. Gas grills is just pretty much it's like a stove outside. There are some things you can do to kind of introduce like a smoky flavor to it, but it's nothing like charcoal or wood.
Okay, charcoal and wood. You heard that right there. She said, "Whoa!" You said, "Wait a minute." She's not laughing. I don't know. You talking about talking about the gas or the charcoal? The earlier statement. You had to clarify that, Pastor Renee. But she got a laughing face on there. And you're right. It's a difference when you actually use wood and charcoal as far as that flavor when they start penetrating the meat. And we're gonna talk about a little bit more about them techniques a little later. So, and we had another question and that popped in. So I want to be sure I bring that up. Let me see. All right. The question is, Terrance, as a pitmaster, how does crafting a dish connect with your deeper desire to communicate and nourish through your cooking? Okay.
Oh wow. That's a really good question.
Yeah, that's Coach. That's Coach Keisha.
Yeah. That's back to the food is my love language. It's kind of like old school, man. Somebody tastes your food and they enjoy it, it makes you feel good. Even if they have some sort of feedback about it and it's something they didn't like, you can even take that and tweak whatever you did and maybe, make it something that they like. But it food to me in general is just because I grew up, I have a big family, and one of our things that we do is Thanksgiving dinner. All of us get together, and that's my mother and her siblings, that part of the family, and we all get together. And we kind of got away from it some years ago, where we started doing catering, but we kicked it back off to where we're doing, bringing a dish, because that was something we always grew up doing.
Hello, everyone. This is Jay Mullane, also known as Wise. If you like the content, subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and definitely share. If you want to know more information, go to www.wisegoinglive.com. Also, remember this: love is an action word. While you're taking the time to love yourself, make sure you show love to someone else. Also, check out any other videos on this channel. All right. Take care, everybody. Peace.